So many great games have come out in the past few years that it's impossible for anybody to play all of them. But I've been trying my best to go back and check out some of these titles I've slept on over the past few years. One title that I'm very glad I got around to playing finally is Grim Dawn. This game came out in 2016. It was an indie title from a new developer, Crate Entertainment, which is kind of an ensemble team of veterans from the industry. Let me tell you, they really knocked it out of the park with this one. Grim Dawn is a hack and slash RPG similar to Diablo 3, only, I'm sorry Diablo, I love you, but Grim Dawn is better. This game's amazing. If you're just playing it now, you will not be alone. This game is still in the top 100 Steam games being played at any given time with thousands of people online. You can even co-op this game up to 4 players, and it's a great time. True to the title, the game starts out in a very grim way. Your character has been possessed by this evil spirit and you're about to be killed. You literally get hanged. You're hanging from a rope, and then the spirit leaves your body, and this good Samaritan kind of guy decides to let you down because he sees that you're just a human. You come to your senses and you have no idea what's going on anymore. Nobody trusts you, so you have to earn that trust by doing favors for these people, going on quests. Usually means venturing outside of town, maybe looking for something or someone, and killing waves and waves and waves of bad guys. We're talking zombies, giant insects, skeletons, ghosts, demonic creatures, and even just bad humans, because this is like the apocalypse and everybody's just struggling to survive, and there's going to be a lot of bad guys taking advantage of the situation. Very dark, grim looking world you're in. This kind of apocalyptic fantasy setting. The big area to explore, tons of main quests and side quests, dungeons to explore, loot to collect. It's a very exciting, very gripping setting, to be quite honest. You really feel like what you're doing is important. Even though it's just a game, you're gonna feel the importance, you're gonna feel the weight of the situation when you get sucked into this world. As you're going along doing your quests, you're kind of exploring this wasteland, you're gonna run into random people here and there, and you can sometimes convince them to join you in your town, and maybe they have some sort of skill to offer, like maybe they're a blacksmith or something. You'll also run into different groups of people and different alliances, and sometimes you'll have to make a choice on which group you're going to forge an alliance with, and that will have consequences with other groups who will then become your enemies. And so you'll have certain NPCs fighting by your side and others fighting against you. You'll also come into other towns of little civilizations of other people trying to survive, and maybe you need supplies from them for your hometown, but then of course these people don't know you and they're gonna want something in return too. So you almost feel like you're kind of connecting these little pockets of people and trying to kind of rebuild civilization in the wake of this apocalypse. It kind of reminds me in a way of Death Stranding. I kind of felt like I was kind of just helping humanity try and rebuild and connect with each other over these, these dangerous wastelands full of monsters. You're kind of bridging the gaps and helping everybody out, bringing everybody together at the same time. There's a lot of character customization here. You can choose from a number of classes, but you don't just get to choose one class. No, you get to choose 2. You can combine 2 different character classes to create an entirely new one. So I started out as a demolitionist who uses a lot of guns and explosives, but then I was able to add a second class. So I chose the Arcanist, which is, he uses kind of like ethereal magic. So I can pick skills from both of those classes. And there's tons of skills for any class you want to do. You can mix and match, as I say. Very cool customization options, a lot of variety. Of course, tons and tons of items, unique items, armors, weapons, depending on what stats you want to train, which kinds of items you'll want to be using. Super fun. Like I say, it reminds me of Diablo 3, but with a lot more depth. Still, it's accessible. There are times when I wish it would be a little bit more hand-holdy. You know, I wish I could have a little bit more guidance, because it's easy to get lost at some points and not know where your objectives are. I swear I wasted so much time searching for this certain side quest monster I was supposed to hunt down, and I could not find it anywhere. There's little things like that. Even some of the main quests, some of the locations you're supposed to go to can be a little confusing, but it's pretty straightforward. There's a whole lot of lore to this game, so many texts you can read in the game, journals you can find, and just a history you can uncover. Very rich storyline here. I kind of don't bother reading most of it. I stick with the action and kind of just get the gist of the storyline, what I'm doing. Even so, like I say, it's very compelling, very gripping, just a whole lot of fun action. You know, something about that, just that formula that you know, Blizzard perfected it a long time ago with Diablo. Slaying bad guys, looting, leveling up, rinse and repeat. There's something so satisfying about it. But like I say, the whole setting and storyline, characters you run into, and just the added layers of depth that this game provides makes it just all the more engrossing, and you're gonna be spending a lot of hours on this game if you let yourself. Definitely, if you're a fan at all of the action RPG genre, hack and slash RPG genre, definitely by all means check this out. It's one of the best out there. There are a couple of expansion packs out there as well, in case the 20 to 30 hour campaign of this game wasn't enough for you. There's plenty of new experiences to be had even if you restart the game with different character types. Yeah, plenty of content. You're gonna spend many hours of your life in this game if you let yourself. Anyways guys, if you like this video, let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. I've got a whole bunch of other videos coming out real soon, a lot of reviews coming your way. I've taken a little break recently, but I'm back on this, and I'm going to do my best to be consistent. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.